The owner of a Middle Tennessee fish store says he lost hundreds of tropical fish during the freeze and power outage. He says during the weeks-long power outage in Nashville, the water in the tanks got too cold. Reporter Nick Barris spoke to the owner and his granddaughters.
Richard Inglis runs an aquarium of sorts, part hobby and part business, out of his garage with 3 partners.
This is Casey, Kaylee, and Carly.
They all run Papa and Girls Freshwater Fish, something Richard started to share something with his granddaughters. It began as a small thing a few years back, but grew to more than 70 tanks where they breed beautiful freshwater tropical fish.
So we had baby discus in this tank down here. We had cichlids in this tank. We had many guppies down here. And then we also had some axolotls and...
Everything was going great, but then the ice storm hit. These tropical fish need water 78 degrees or warmer, but then the power went out and their backup generator failed. 7 days with no heat and the water temperature dropped to 36 degrees.
When it got real cold like it did, the fish in the water froze.
It's just like, you know, you kind of hope that there's some kind, like there's survivors, but you just know in your head that there's not going to be any.
They was all dead. Everything we had was dead.
How many?
There was at least 10 per tank and 78 tanks.
They did lose all the fish. What remains are a tank full of hardy snails and little amphibians that could take the cold.
So these are some African clawed frogs. There is some in the back swimming, but they are kind of like just like trying to recover from the ice.
The rest of the tanks have been emptied and cleaned, heart-wrenching, since they all did consider the fish to be pets.
It's really hard to see one of them. To lose one, you lose the whole thing, and it's really, really hard.
But the girls say they're going to be right there with Granddad, starting over, 1 tank at a time.
At first it was very sad, but just pray and give it to God and just go.
Get more fish.
Yeah.
That's the plan.